What is up, friends? Welcome back and welcome front. In today's video, we're going to be doing some stunts with Mr. Redcog and Mr. Crashbar. Yeah, I hope everyone is doing fantastico today. Really do hope that you are surrounded by positivity, good folks, good people, good activities and opportunities. And I hope this is good content for you. And sorry about that squeak. I'm going to start taking these guys apart. The host for the combiner is going to be Cog. And Crashbar is going to be kind of like the ornaments, the upgrades and deco and stuff like that. And you can see the red cog bits over here that I've kind of left attached. One of the bits that we're going to be using is this this thing. Another one is going to be this. These horrible sound effects. That and this snippety sniper thing. Standard stuff. All standard stuff that I'm just going to kind of move to the side. For the host bot, we will remove the arms and we'll start bending up the legs. I was going to tell y'all today I am fasting. It is the day after Thanksgiving, and yeah, I got a full belly of stuff. And so one of the reasons I fast, well, I mean, of course, just because I stuffed my face the other day, but on top of that, it's a great exercise in discipline. Because one of the wonderful things about fasting is that it's the very basic core of having discipline and exercising and strengthening your will. And what I mean by that is we are no longer in a predicament where missing 1 meal, 2 meals, 3 meals, missing a day. I mean, I've done 4-day fast before, where missing a day of food, it's not going to kill you. It absolutely is not. But we are wired in that, our survival mechanisms are like, oh, your sugar reserves, our glucose reserves are running low. You should eat, and it's going to start blaring in your head. But, I mean, those are just your survival mechanisms kicking in. And they're just trying to help you. But at this point, it doesn't recognize that, yeah, you're going to have food the next day. Chill out, man. And so by abstaining from that, you can actually exercise control. And one of the things that you start realizing is just because your stomach grumbles, that doesn't mean you need to go grab a snack. Because, I mean, for one of the things that I, all throughout my life, I've struggled with weight. I was always like a big kid. I mean, right now, I'm about 5'11", and I weigh 193, 192-ish right now. And, I mean, it's all right. I'm not ballooning or anything like that. But anytime that I had the sensation of feeling hungry, even a little bit, I would go grab a snack, And if you keep doing that, every time you feel like your glucose levels are low, and and anytime you grab a snack, it's not small. It ends up being something big. You just add on weight really quickly, So one of the great things about fasting is that it helps you basically abstain from just not answering that call, but stimulus response, so to speak. Just because you're hungry doesn't mean you need to go eat. And that's something that's a very valuable lesson. And after you can kind of teach and train your body that says hey, hungry doesn't necessarily mean you got to go stuff your face. It'll actually help you towards weight loss. Not just that, but it'll help you exercise your discipline as well. I mean, everyone's a little bit different, but at least I'm just kind of telling you what works out in my life. And so, by the way, this is how the host bot and the legs look right now. Not too bad, right? Not too bad. A lot of these Junkions and stuff, because of the way the legs connect, they rely on the host bot to kind of do this bent knee configuration, but it kind of gives them this bug look, and I'm digging that, dude. Somebody told me on the comments one time what the adjective is to describe this backward leg thing, but I can't find their comment anymore. It was a really cool word. I should have saved it for another day, but yeah. And so now I'm forgetting how the arms are made. So let me consult the oracle. Okay. So it looks like this one is plugged directly into the arm. Okay. So this is like that. This is like that. Originally, I was going to say I started making this with blue cog, but I just ultimately liked how the what is it? Oh, wait a minute. 1 second. I liked how red cog actually looked better. So eventually that's what we just kind of stuck with. But yeah, the genesis of the project, we did initially start with blue cog though. And oh, I forgot to mention. I mean, I showed it at the beginning of the video, but this was actually brought to my attention by a channel member by the name of DJD. My bad, dude. I totally forgot to shout you out. I showed the little caption at the front, but totally forgot to shout you out. So apologies for that, buddy. If you're watching, that is, because I mean, I don't know who watches these videos regularly and who doesn't. So but yeah. So okay, cool, right? You saw what I did. This is just a Crashbar torso, and these are the beautiful, beautiful, incredibly versatile orange accessories that he comes with, and you just plug that into the back, and that's really cool, and I think it even looks cool from the front too. And then from there, we're going to plug in his blasters. I think that's nice. Sorry. I'll try to not make him squeak so much. I just cleaned my table, that's why. I gave it a nice like alcohol rub, so everything's like squeaky, and that's why you're hearing that. But let me see if I can put something down. I have a Big Bad Toy Store sticker. This is not an advertisement, but that'll help the squeak. You know what? Should I just flip it over since they don't sponsor me? There we go. But going back to what I was saying, it's like, yeah, if you're trying to exercise like refraining and constraint and just discipline, and you're not in any type of like, oh, wait a minute. Did I do this wrong? No. And you are healthy enough to undergo a fast, I would say check it out. I mean, you know yourself better than other folks. And so, I don't know. I think fasting is awesome. I think it's great. But again, like I said, it's don't do it if you have some type of like underlying health conditions or anything like that. I'm not trying to get you hurt or anything. But if you're, but if you can do it, I would say check it out. And when you're doing it, it's very easy to get lost in, what's the word I'm looking for? It's very easy to get lost in the portions of it where you're upset, where you're just like, dude, I'm just so hungry right now, dude. And you want to just be like angry and you get hangry. I get that too, if I don't have enough food. But if you shift your attention to actually just kind of like you shift your awareness to the sensations that your body's going through, and rather than like, oh, I need to eat, because that is you responding to that sensation, rather than I need to eat, focus on like, I can feel that my body wants me to eat. I can feel that my glucose levels are low right now. I can feel the hunger pangs. I can feel the agitation. And then you practice that sense of awareness. It can actually help you get by. Granted, I am drinking tea. I am drinking tea right now, and I'm sure tea has like trace minerals of calories in there, but also just want to stay hydrated, of course. But yeah, beyond tea though, I'm not drinking anything else. And but yeah, I think it's a wonderful exercise in discipline, self-restraint, restraint, whatever, dude. Hold up for a second. Where did I just want to recreate this exactly how I had another. Oh, okay. So on this side over here, I also plugged in that guy. So his arm kind of has this like crazy blaster. And on this side, I also plug this to here. Red Cog has so many cool accessories. And I think that's why he was kind of overpriced. Because he cost more than a standard Deluxe, if I recall. I think he was like Voyager priced. Because he had all these extra bits. And there we go. My friendos. Mis amigos. What y'all think? I think he's nice. There's some like cool things that we did with the arm over here. Oops, let me straighten him out. Cool, right? And again, you can just kind of fiddle with the fit and finish. And there you go. You got yourself a cog and Crashbar combiner. Yeah. I've mentioned this on the channel before, and some of you who have asked me to build things like, hey, can you combine these two things? I generally do not take requests, suggestions if I think it's something like viable. Like I'll copy and paste it in a Google Doc that I have. But this particular one, the reason why I did it is, one, I'd also been kind of thinking of something like this. And I just kind of never got around to it. And the fact that DJD mentioned it, I was like, yeah, you know what? It reminded me again, and therefore, yeah, I'll just kind of put this together. But yeah. Anyway. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, I always do appreciate it. Your time is so precious. So I hope that this felt reciprocal to you, meaning you felt entertained, perhaps you learned something, or generally you felt de-stressed. And so tune in next time, and we will talk again and break bread again. Oh, breaking bread, man, I want to eat. But I have that sense of awareness right now. And also, like, fasting will help you clean out your system too. Yeah, it's kind of cool, and also put you in some minor ketosis as you go through it. So lots of great benefits, and you don't have to trust me. You can look it up online as well. 1 day of fasting will not kill you as long as you are in decent, like you're in decent shape, that you don't have any underlying health conditions. Anyway, enough about that, my friends. I will catch you all next time. Okay. All right. Bye bye. Peace. Oh wait. Yeah. Bye bye.